Hello, this is Chloe Wilson, and I will be presenting PACE involving rabbits and animal assisted therapy. So, getting started, we first have therapeutic outcomes. And the question is, what is your area of practice, and why do you think involving animals and animal assisted therapy will help you achieve your therapeutic outcomes? So, my area of practice is going to be assisting mental health professionals and therapists working with children with learning disabilities, physical challenges, sensory disorders, trauma, and mental health challenges. The environment I will be involving rabbits in with animal assisted interventions is at a farm school and therapeutic center that focuses on hands on education and prioritizes children developing respect for nature and animals. The therapeutic goal is to restore the balance in children's life by learning through outdoor exploration, animal encounters, life science, art, and animal facts. I will also be traveling to other therapeutic facilities like hospitals and nursing homes to provide comfort, pain relief, and help lower the patient's blood pressure and stress levels. Involving animals and animal assisted interventions will play a significant role in children's growth by teaching them boundaries, empathy, responsibility, self awareness, confidence, patience, and self efficiency. Involving animals will also decrease stress, loneliness, and increase mood, motivation, attention, socio emotional development, and cognitive development in children and adults. Moving forward, why rabbits? First of all, they're so cute, and I have six of my own, which has really influenced me to choose rabbits over canines or, equine farm animals, um, all the things. So I've, seen how the positive benefits affecting not only me, but children and other adults in my life. So doing further research, I have learned that rabbits have extreme social intelligence. They have friendly nature with humans. They're small size. They have clear nonverbal communication, cleanliness, trainable qualities, long life expectancy, quiet tendencies, and low maintenance needs. These are all reasons why I think rabbits would be a great choice of species when you're working in therapeutic facilities, hospitals, um, places that have, pretty strict regulations for the safety and the well-being of the patients. Now, some challenges are the living space outside of the interventions. They need to have appropriate living space, financial costs, medicine, vaccinations, um, if any, spaying and neutering, all of that costs money, extra money. And the spacious environment during animal assisted therapy is also a challenge if the facility doesn't acquire a space for them to have a safe space. That could definitely be a problem. Moving on to welfare concerns of involving rabbits. Rabbits need to be able to express natural behaviors. They need to have a suitable living environment. They need companionship, correct diet, vaccinations, and constant access to fresh water. If these needs are not met before, during, and after animal assisted interventions, the rabbit's welfare will be jeopardized and negative interactions can potentially occur. I included a picture of what an appropriate living space would look like outside of animal assisted interventions and a rabbit food guide. So, yeah, rabbits do need to have companionship with another rabbit. All right, moving forward, what specific therapeutic goals can be met with animal assisted interventions that cannot be accomplished or are more difficult without the animals? So it can be very challenging to keep children motivated, hold their attention for long periods of time, teach empathy, respect, and responsibility. Animals provide children a non judgmental bond that keeps them interested, motivated, and provides a healthy reward system. Children learn to care for other beings besides themselves by involving animals into their environment, which is extremely difficult to do otherwise. Animal assisted interventions also serve as a reliever for stress, pain, anxiety, and depression in people of all ages, which is also harder to provide as another person without animals. I'm not saying that an animal is gonna, dissipate all of your problems, but it definitely will relieve. So, what is the role of environment in which animal-assisted interventions take place. Environment is very important for the animal-assisted interventions. A calm, nature-focused or themed environment is ideal for animal-assisted interventions, but if the interactions are being conducted at a man-made environment, there can be additions made to the environment to make it more comfortable as long as the facility permits it. And I added some examples of that, just kind of around plants, diffusers, pillows, pictures of water features or seasonal changes, things like that. The environment needs to serve as a safe and comfortable space to properly serve the animal and the client. If the environment is chaotic or confining, the interventions will be challenging and the client-animal interactions may not be as beneficial. So, moving forward. How does the environment play a role in animal-assisted interventions that it might not in a traditional practice? So in traditional practices, animals are not involved in the interventions. It's just human to human. So the concern of the environment being suitable for an animal does not exist. For animal-assisted interventions to take place, there needs to be a suitable space for the animal to coexist in the environment with the client and the therapist. So I listed some examples and just kind of like pictures of things that I found as a suitable environment. All bunnies really need is a lap and maybe a pillow for some to sit on a lap. So I have mine just like this right now, where she just kind of sits. And that is great for like if you're, in a hospital or in a more confined room. But they also do need to have a playpen. So I also put that in there, and it doesn't have to be super huge when traveling to places, but they do need to have a pen of some sort where they can go and they have their water and some hay and a place to kind of relax when the animal's not being involved in the intervention anymore. So that is all for this slide. Let's move forward. What else do you feel you need to know or continue to learn to develop a good animal-assisted intervention in your field? So I definitely need to keep learning about training techniques with the rabbits and learning how to make the rabbits feel comfortable in new environments and introductions between the rabbit and new people. So I kind of already from experience know, but I want to find more information and studies and videos on experts on how to appropriately introduce rabbits to new people and new situations without causing stress that would be negative in the interactions. And then I also want to learn more about laws, regulations, and assessments needed for my rabbits and myself as the handler, just so I kind of get a good idea of what I need to do when I finish everything, to make sure that I and my rabbit are perfectly certified. We have all the trainings that we need to provide healthy and appropriate animal-assisted interventions and really get all the benefits out of the interventions for the client. And lastly, I listed all of my references that I used, and that is all. I hope you enjoyed and have a great day.